Hello guys, Devil Gamers here, and this is my server. As you saw, this is episode 1, but this is more of an intro into the server and stuff like this. So I did a pilot episode with my friend, and then a teaser episode, which the pilot episode is just saying
Storm inbound.
might do this. I have a little mess about with it, and then the teaser episode is basically saying it is coming. But as you can see, my base has been moved. I have moved my base from my single player world to my server. Obviously copy and paste, but for immersion's sakes I put thrusters on it. Anyway, as you can see, it's exactly the same base. Exactly the same base. Obviously I've got a few extra things in here, like human interaction drone, which you'll see from Last Stand Gamers series. I took that off the workshop. I just modified it for no mods. Yeah, so you know that, guys, this is going to be a no mods thing, so no extra lag through mods or scripts. If you got a script, you got to write yourself, basically. Or find a way to put it in from the workshop. But this is the Lone Survivor map. I've just deleted the asteroid and the Lone Survivor base, moved my original base over to here, to this little icy asteroid, and then obviously smoothed out a little bit, not too much. As you can see, it's still a bit wonky in a bit, but this is my base. Then I've got a few default ships I got from other maps and stuff like this. Let me just close this. There we go. Anyway, yeah, I've got all this because obviously I'm the owner of the server. So that is where I think a few people will start to make bases on a planet and stuff like this. It's going to be Mars. I'm going to put another planet. I think I'm going to put an Earth-like planet that way, about 40 km away from this base, facing the other direction, more towards that asteroid there, and that should be alright. Because then you've got Mars and you've got Earth. So if people don't want Mars, because Mars is a lot harder to survive, because you need to get oxygen, you need an atmospheric lander, you got it there. But anyway, yeah, that's that. And then there is, I haven't done anything on that planet. That planet has been spawned in less than 20 minutes ago. So that planet is there. As you see, we're actually kind of close to it. Any closer I think I'd start falling towards the bastard. But this is just my normal base. Everyone I think knows my normal base. Like, I'm not going to do too much building this episode. I might do something and start like repairing stuff. But as you can see, this is my normal base. I do need to get some uranium. Obviously I've got my arc furnace right here. Well, blast furnace, but it's called an arc furnace, and the other bit, I think they need to fix that glitch, because that's a little bit disorientating of what to call it. Rockets for the missile launchers when I pipe them up. If I come in here. Obviously, atmospheric oxygen pressure is turned off. It's been a pain, I don't know how to turn it on. I was sitting up here with an admin for the hosting server for about half a day, getting this server up and running, because we were stuck on solar system. I know not everyone wants to go on a planet. So obviously I've got my reactor. Oh, flipping hell, that reactor ain't got much. Bet this reactor's dead. Yeah, this reactor's dead. Let's see if I can fix that quick. There's my, oh, no. Yeah, I tell you what. So where is the uranium? Where am I hiding it? So it is in the cargo container. Here it is. Uranium. Let's put that in there. There you go, 5.3. I've got loads of uranium on my other base. I might install a large generator here, or like a large generator room. But anyway, I don't know if everyone's seen everything that's happened, so that was just my make it yourself room. This is, I know these windows are backwards. it's wound me up so much, but never mind, can't do anything about it now. Yeah, this is my thing. I'm gonna try and get stuff to come up on those screens at a later date. Oh yeah, this server is public, so anyone can join. I'm trying to get some staff. I tried to grab a couple of trusted people from FS. Obviously, I'm not trying to take it away from FS, don't get me wrong, because FS is just having a little bit of trouble at the moment with server hosting, which we will fix soon. I'm still an admin there. I will continue to be loyal to them, Minecraft-wise. I'm just doing this as more of an experiment and a way to play with friends away from that, if you get what I mean, because we've been playing Minecraft for a long time, and I thought it'd be nice. Anyway, this is plumbed up, so 2 cryo chambers all plumbed nicely. Obviously hangar with a combatant, and then the storage room. This base is going to get bigger now. Now it's not in that tiny little asteroid, it will be getting bigger. A lot bigger. And I think I'll be smoothing it all out, making it look better, digging into the rock a little bit. You know what I mean. So, that is this base. This is just my normal base, what I am using. This is my personal one. There is turrets here, so don't try it. Actually, is this turret even loaded? Yeah, it's got 73. Why isn't this sharing with him? Put 40 in him. There we go. Now they're both loaded and ready to kick your ass. I think I'm going to be putting one. I think I'm going to be putting one on the bottom of both of these two, and then either side of this base. Dot the turrets round. I think I definitely want one over here somewhere to stop asteroids coming in here. So this is the space. You can see I've done a little bit of smoothing it out. I'm going to be turning it into a big block and then smooth it out from there and then push it into the asteroids. There's the planet, obviously. Where's the HQ? Wait, no, that's secondary HQ. That's this base. It's just a far enough away so I can hyperdrive here. Ah, it's SMS HQ. This is the Galileo station from the workshop. It is a quite nice base. It's missing a few things. Like, it's not organised properly. You've got to go around and organise it a little bit yourself. You've got to plumb up the 2 medical bays that are in there. You've got to make some missiles and put them in places. I know I need to put missiles at the bottom, but I might just put but I most probably just put Gatling turrets, because Gatling turrets are much more effective for a small station, in my opinion. So I'll just get over here, but that's a lovely little thing. If you look over there as well, you'll see it's rather an asteroid, which would be quite funny. You got an atmospheric asteroid sitting there. So if you like made a little atmospheric thing, you could say you're in orbit, high orbit, low orbit, sorry, of the planet, and that is your asteroid there. So right there. Let me just see. Yeah, right there. That is an asteroid. So it's not a bad little planet. I mean, there's ice. You can already see little spots. It has got an atmosphere, just not a very big one. If you look, it's only 20 kilometers from one point to the other. So it's 20 kilometers from one side directly to the other, as if you were digging to China. So obviously, if you want to do the maths, you can do the maths and figure out the square kilometers of that, or that in pi and stuff like this. I'm not quite good with maths, so I might do the maths. 20 km by 20 km is from top to bottom, from side to side, and then turn that into a circle and figure out the km per section, and then put it all together. So that's almost there. Oh yeah, here is my skin. Why am I? Oh, there you go. Here is my skin. I am trying to change this, but this is my skin at the moment, which is quite funny. But there's my gun. I have got much better stuff than this. I mean, I've got a cargo ship over there as well. That's all ready to go. If you do join this server, I will say the only time... I know that griefing in this server is hard not to do, especially when you're going to see people and they've got turrets. Try and avoid griefing people for no reason, and don't just like find a base, see that it's still in use and stuff like this, because that will be a bit dickish. But like, try and get along with people. If there's a war, there's a war. But try and organise it a little bit. Try and go, I'm going to bring in one of my ships, you bring in one of your ships, and stuff, because I can't just let people lose their entire base and then be stuck with nothing. That would be a little bit thing. There will be some griefing, and whenever there will be griefing, I will get people and we will deal with it. So anyway, this is my other base. Large reactor here. I think there's one this side. Is there? No, there's not. There should be one there, actually. There should be one here. Oh no, that's the Gatling turret. Anyway, yeah, there's a large reactor here. That has got quite a bit of uranium. 350 thing. Actually, no, I'm going to nick 40 of that uranium and turn that into 220s. One for the reactors at my other base, but in some of these cargo containers you can see I've got plenty of spare uranium, Gatling ammo and all this. So I mean, I think I've got stuff in every single, almost all of these. I mean, Big Red, I had Big Red in here at one point, and I accidentally turned him to a pirate ship, and I didn't fancy going around it, so I obliterated him. He was like a kilometre that way with all the antennas working and everything, so I went in there with a few of these combatants, and I think I lost 4 combatants after I'd make it. I'd make a few combatants with some projectors, and then I'd go over there and start killing them using some Gatling ammo and some rocket launchers, and I'd run out of ammo. I mean, I got to the point where I'd run out. I destroyed his turrets. He's only got 2 turrets, like a missile launcher. I killed the missile launcher first, and the Gatling turret was just giving me a bit of trouble, so I came in with some rocket launchers, blew him up. But the thing I found hard was actually getting rid of him. So what I ended up doing is, because there was a remote control block, I tried to remote control it, it didn't work. So I thought, fuck. So one of my things ran completely out of ammo, so I just ended up ramming him through the cockpit, thinking, right, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this with a bit of laughter and stuff like this. Wait, have I got any? What? Why aren't you plumbed up? Where's the oxygen generator gone? Oh, bugger, did I leave the oxygen generator at home? Oh, I'll have to do this in a minute. Like, what have I'll have to use the combatant's oxygen supply quickly. Still got loads. There we go. And let's see if I can do any of this with the resources at this base. So I have got here if I go over to the assemblers and then go hide empty, I've got a lot of radio communications stuff. As you can tell, there is a lot of ammo in all these. A lot of ammo. I will be pasting a few smaller ships around the planet as hidden. Like I'll turn the engines off. Well, I won't turn them off. I'll put a few bit of uranium in them and stuff like this. Every so often I'll paste a ship. Oh, fuck! Quick, 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 quick! Oh, there he is. Keep updating. Keep updating. Keep updating. And I'll take them and I'll disassemble them. Yeah, that was pretty stupid. By the way, I have my combat ship. You can tell this is one of the pirate ones. I've redecorated this. I've turned it into... I've removed all the warheads from inside. This is all armed and ready. This thing is quite fun, actually, because I can sit there, I can... If people start playing and everyone seems to do what I ask and stay friendly... Obviously, if you get attacked, kill them, blow up their ships and everything. It's Space Engineers, it's going to happen. But, I am expecting to have a little bit of debris around my base, or come back one day and my base is gone, and I'll be like, oh, fuck. But as an owner, I can fix it quicker than most. Because I'll have the resources, I'll have the secret places to go to. So, I've got a secret base, but I've obviously turned it off, so you can't see it. What was I now about to do? Oh yeah, I was going to go to the assemblers, turn this spare stuff. Right, so a gun, hand drill, and a grinder. Production, disassemble, disassemble. There we go. Inventory, and it also puts a little bit of stuff in it. So whenever I die, I seem to do that because it gives me extra resources to deal with. So, but I do have a few drones and stuff. I mean, I've got this drone. I put a seat on it because this is my. This is how when I run out of H2O over at this base, I'm getting over there. I get in here. I press K. Remote access. Fighter drone. I think that's the
Meteor
one.
storm inbound.
I turn on the camera. No ammo. I will be putting ammo in these because these are also going to be used to greet new players. Not this one in Pacific, but the human interaction zones will be. What's going on? Was there missiles? What's that? Mining carriage. I'm not going to attack that just yet. But this is the... Why are you a different colour? Huh? Lag. No, okay. Oh, shit. That is a different colour, isn't it? Yeah. That's a shame. I thought that was the same colour. See, I can always fix this later, but it is a little bit annoying. Oh my god, that is so annoying. I have a half decent computer and it doesn't deal with the mist, and I've tried turning the mist off and it just doesn't work, and it's like, Why is it making all that dust through me just grinding this off? I thought I only did that when it was blowing up, but never mind. Right, so I need to do this, because I don't want to have a... See, there's another one here. I think this is when the asteroids have hit me, and I've had to repair it. Because at one point these were missile launchers, and then I realised the missile launchers aren't very good at killing asteroids. So 7p. So why doesn't that work? That is definitely a different colour. So what colour is white of white is this? Is this the purest of whites? That must be the purest of whites. Because it can't really be much else. Yeah, it's the purest of whites. Never mind. Didn't know this. Right, so... I can't reach. Obviously some stuff is spawned in, but other things are actually used properly and... thing, like... Obviously, from my multiplayer world, I have had to spawn in... Oh, come on. I did have to spawn in that, because I wanted that back. The Galileo station is spawned in, but it is... But that was because I wanted a HQ for my base and all this, setting it all up. At least have something here. Everything else I do is going to be survival. I mean, this is a survival server. Everything else is going to be survival. It's just I made a couple of little bits to get me started. And I'm also going to spawn in a few planets. I think I'm going to go like 50 kilometers that way or something and have another one or something like that. And just spread it all out a little bit. So, come on. I might have to do this. I might do this off camera because this takes so long, but never mind. Right, 7. So guys, if you want to join, I am going to put the IP in the description. Ready for people to use. Like, you can just come on, join me. I think I've got a couple of people who want to join, but they can't. Zuki was going to join me, but his computer can't handle space engineers. So, hopefully he can get himself a new computer and sort that all out. Because then he can play more technologically advanced games with me. Ooh. Oh, and they're turned on. Unknown signals are turned on, so you can get gimmicks and new suits like I've got here. I mean, the sign gloves, like, you can sell them for £3 on the Steam market, which is nice. I've got a pair up there for sale at the moment, actually. I know there's this, but this, because it's a server, I have to like log off and then log back on for it to fix itself. So, actually, it's an ever so greyer version of that, isn't it? It's so bloody annoying. Never mind. Anyway, yeah, what was I now about to do? I have no idea what I was about to do. Oh yeah, unknown signal. There we go. Let's go towards the unknown signal and hopefully we won't go flying into the planet. Because that wouldn't be very nice. Oh, what's that? That's mining garage. No good to me whatsoever. They are nice little ships. I mean, they're good for manoeuvring other ships in a docking area. I know someone who used to only have just pirate ships because they're just effective. They don't look too bad, they're effective, and if you take them without too much damage done to it, you can easily fix it up to your standard, because some pirate ships aren't even finished. They're missing blocks here and there. They got a little bit of damage to them. Stuff like that. Right, keep going, keep going, keep going. Ooh, what are you? Are you a... You got a thruster. There you go. Now you can't use your thruster. Right, am I going to get anything from you? Ooh, badger suit. There you go. Oh, fuck. And that fixed that problem. I do like taking these things apart because they give you a little bonus and then you can take them apart for parts. Oh, what's going on? Lag, no. No, no, lag. Oh, thank God. And I got to nick your storage just before you died as well. Right, that's just so I'm not having things float about on me. What are you? Oh, you're a sensor. Ooh. Right, come on. Push. And you're going to go flying into the planet. You might still have your parachute, but... There we go. That will now burn up on that will now hit the ground, make a bit of a crater, and then I'll be alright. Right, so I need to head back up this way. So, 3 kilometers towards the planet. And I'm still not falling, which isn't too bad. But you can still see on the screen, it is moving, so I am really close. Much closer, and I will be. What's the word? Stuffed. I might make a satellite or something over there with a bit of a defense, but not much. For people to spawn at. Like I might go around, make a satellite, put a few atmospheric landers on there, go back there every so often and put more in. Make it all owned by nobody. I think that might be nice for a spawn room type thing. But obviously if it's owned by nobody, then they can grind it away. So I don't want to fancy being doing that. So tell me what you guys think. Ooh. Ooh. The shooting stopped. And all is good. So the asteroids were that way this time. As you see, even the cargo ships thing. I've got no players on at the moment, but I've admin myself. If I go here, I need to increase that. There you go. Yeah, I can control how many blocks you're allowed to place. But obviously I've got this, that's... And I'm nowhere near my limit yet, so don't worry about it. Obviously if you make a load of little ships, you're going to get less mass for what you do. But you've got the same limits in single player, you just... Not many people know about it, because you rarely hit it. I mean, obviously, if you make a couple of really big ships, you are going to hit it. Oh, what's going on here? Why you were hurt? Oh no, these windows are fine now. You're bad though. now 7. Yeah, there's a little bit of lag here, which is slightly annoying. There we go. I'm going to fix this in a minute. So, if you guys want to see what I can do, or what you want to do on the server, if you want to join, I mean, you may not want to join, but I hope you do. You can start off on Mars. I'm going to put an Earth planet over there, and I'm going to interact with an alien planet if people want to, because I think I am going to make a Mars base. But since I've got stuff up here, it won't be so hard for me to get back out again and stuff like that. So, if people want to join, they can, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.